was hanging at the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. It's DeGrom and Scherzer, and it's next on MLB Network. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Past battles with Scherzer, he's 4 for 13. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. So they catch a break here. Martinez reaches on the error after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros leave 1, and now in is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive a 4-base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Yelich gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw.
Hey.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And that's in there, base hit.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through. A base hit. Yelich rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And Show Track tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Altuve for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
A 1-1. This is in the air out to left field. Acuña's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning upcoming. Here's Manny Machado now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 3 base hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. In there, 2-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Past battles with Scherzer, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Betts is off of first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is into the box now. Chris Bryant.
Leading off.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
After two breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Drilled on the ground to short. Machado is there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go now to here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. From the stretch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Now the 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Altuve on at first, nobody out. Scherzer will check at first, back in standing. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So one got in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Popped up. Gallo is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yelich.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Machado has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
fly ball out toward left center field. Betts giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Charlie Blackmon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Martinez stands at first with one out. And he takes a called strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Max Muncy is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
First offering on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Eric.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And now pitch on the way.
Nope.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Just hung in there on that one. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Judge looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's Mookie Betts. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The center fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And he falls behind 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, JT
Striding in for Houston, JT Realmuto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Scherzer will check at first, and the runner back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
To 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third. And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. Yelich is running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Hard liner to center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Acuna. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit back up the middle. Donaldson's up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. And now Bryce Harper. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drives it out to deep right center field. Blackmon going back, and it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Another 0-2 home, and he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down the third baseline. Freeman is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. At the plate, Joey Gallo. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Jansen comes set, coming at him with the 0-1, and that misses. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's 5-1 Yanks. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
In now, Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The third baseman, number 6, Freddie.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. His career line against Garrett Cole comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. Machado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. First and second now, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. JT Realmuto, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. His career line against Garrett Cole, very strong, 10 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Joey Votto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He singled his last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Freeman on third. Betts over at second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
He's set the 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Line drive, right field, base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so one run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. His career line against Garrett Cole, pretty average results, 4 for 15. The 0-1 offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Yelich. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead this one 5-3. Joey Votto will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Yasmani Grandal is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Edwin Diaz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to short. Machado is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Count still at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal has it. And he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired. 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Set, and the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Two, here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Another 1-2 delivery. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down. Zach Britton gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 53.
Digging in, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Britton rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Freddie Freeman will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired. 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 6.
Striding in, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Paul Goldschmidt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 47, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. One for the Astros. Paul Goldschmidt is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Sliding into the box, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. To his right, Muncy. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
For the Yankees.
In now is the Yankees DH, Bryce Harper. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Roberto Osuna enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. His career history with Roberto Osuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. This is foul right side. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Blake Trinan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. The 2-0 on the way is a slider taken for a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ronald Acuna. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 home. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and second with one away. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. That's awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Trout is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The New York Yankees jumped out to an...
Sinatra. Big Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got the studio shot out. You feeling good about yourself right now, huh? Satisfied.